enjoy yourself. You're about to get a message from yours truly. Sit back and enjoy yourself. You're about to hear a message from yours truly. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Hey. You about to go from city to city. Yeah, yeah. Traveling across this land in the Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Ooh.
What's good, man? What's good? It's your boy Bama the Traveler. Bama, that is. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We here again on the highways and byways. Want to do another video, another live stream, short video to talk about these dating coaches, man. Dating coaches. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. We got to talk about them, man, because, a lot of times, people think that they're getting some really good advice for a market that is depleted. Yeah, So yeah, we're gonna talk about that, man. But before we do, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're new, sub to the channel. I am appreciative to you guys that come through to help me get to 1,000 subs, get back monetized. For those that don't know, now you know that I am starting over. Well, part of it is my fault, and part of it was my fault. So all of it's my fault. Okay, but anyway. Um, I call myself I wouldn't say rebranded. I'm still want to be on the same things, talk about the same things, but give my channel a facelift. It needed it because I think I was shadow banned. So we're starting over from scratch, and I'm looking forward to building this channel. And I am going to need your help to make that happen as well. You know what I'm saying? So with that, again, hit the like if you're new, sub to the channel. I appreciate it. Let's talk about these dating coaches, man. Let's get into these dating coaches. Have anyone heard from them as of recent? Like where they go? Oh man, it seemed like they are non-existent and therefore they're irrelevant. The irrelevancy is growing by the seconds, and I want to bring this news to you guys that dating coaches have always been irrelevant. They have always been irrelevant. How I know is because the it doesn't matter how much advice they give you per se to help you level up, give you some form of therapy, give you some confidence, teaching you how to be a man, get some muscles, get you some money, and it's gonna work itself out. You'll be more attractive. Go buy you some more clothes. Talk with a little bit more bass in your voice. Make six figures. Go get the operation in your knees to become 6 foot tall. Go get the surgery to get you a couple more inches on your ping. Right? Work out and get you a six-pack abs. Oh man. Straighten your back out. Hey, go get your jaws square. Grow your beard, bald head. Buy this course. Get this book. Study the female nature. You run all that shit, spend all that money, waste all that time, and you still come out with a zero. How that feel? When you have did everything you could to be attractive to a market that see you as unattractive. Always have and always will. Now, even if the results get just a slight better, and the reasons for that is you having some money, just know it was the money. Now, I'm not here to down anybody or nothing like that. I just want to sell y'all some reality. I'm not here to sell y'all wet dreams, sympathy cookies. I'm here to tell you the reality. You could do all of that consultation, all of that healing, all that detoxing, all that leveling up, and your ass still gonna come out with an L. The reasons for that is the market in America has become so rotten to where you're gonna have to cut the rot out in order to get fresh fruit. Okay? Now the question is how much of the fruit can be saved to be edible? That is the real question. Can you even salvage the little bit that's left in order to get some form of satisfaction? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't been in it in a while. But I will say that it appears that it's getting worse every single month and year that I live. With all of that being considered, that means that the men that choose to continue to stay in this market and make it work or find a way are going to be in a position of vulnerability, and they're going to be in a position of settling for whatever they can get. Now, this is what a lot of these dating coaches are trying to sell you on, and that is to level up, get your money, get muscles, get money, get muscles, to essentially settle for a person that haven't even did a third of the investment that you put into yourself. They have yet to do it to themselves or for themselves. That's the crux of the matter. If you're going to go to a market that have women that are not desiring to better themselves for you, but only really for themselves, then you are out of the market for a good woman. You're not going to ever find one, because that woman is only going to think in terms of what she can get out of your ass, and she's only going to give you what she think you deserve. And what you deserve is maybe a fourth of herself, because the other parts of herself is so spread thin to where you only getting a shell of her when it's your time to share her with those people or from those people. By the time she get to you, man, it's a wrap. She's already worn out. She's already exhausted from her day because of all of the people that she had to cater to. You only getting the scraps of that woman. She ain't available emotionally, and she's partly available intimately with your ass. But again, the dating coaches say, yo, don't worry about that. See, you're not a weirdo or an incel if you settle for a woman that you only going to get a third of her. She's available a third of the time. Right? My question to you, after all that investment into yourself, do you deserve a part-time lover? A woman is here to give you partial payments and not the whole payment. See? If she can only give you partial, that means she's delinquent in payment. Right? Partial payment is delinquent payment. Why you call it payment? Well, the fact is, there's a process of reciprocation. There's a thing called being a resource. Everybody is a human resource, right? Some people are more resourceful than others. Some people are just essentially garbage and don't have nothing to offer. But nevertheless, if this person is going to be occupying your time, and she can only give you a third or a fourth of her time, then at that time she's part-time and she's a delinquent in a relationship, right? She's always reluctant to give you her time, because why? She feels like she's so much and you're giving so little. When the reality is, that is not the same as her expectations. Her expectations is what drives you to be the simp that you are, or the settler, right, that you are. Her expectations is far different than that. That means she's delusional. In this society, women are the main beneficiaries to relationships, and men are the de facto utilitarian. Oh man, see, by birth, your ass is a utilitarian, utility belt. someone to be used like a toilet, thrown away, not valued, diminished, tolerated, used and seen and viewed as accessories and not in a necessity. This is the dating market. This is what you have to navigate through, and this is why you are getting dating coaches to try to help you navigate, when in reality, when you look at their receipts and their lifestyles, it ain't much they can do to help you. So when you look at their lifestyle and you look at your lifestyle, it's not much different. The difference is he settled for a fat woman, and you are looking for the best option in women. When in reality, there is no woman there. You know what I'm saying? Either case and either rate on both parties. But he's selling you the idea that you could be just like him. You could be essentially his son. And he tells you all the time, go on out there, son. Get rejected 90 times out of 100. And the 10 times you didn't, you may get 3 out of the 10 contacts that gives you a little bit of cooperation, femininity. This is what they're coaching you up to. They got to coach you up because you're not market ready, or you're not in game shape, right? See? You got to get it. In order to get game shape, your ass got to go out there and get rejected 90% of the time. Check. That's the reality of this. Is the pickup artistry that is being given to men to make themselves better or feel better. Well, let me just say this. You're only coping with your reality, right? You're dealing with a difficult time in the market, and I'm here to tell you, as the real solution, is to date abroad. That's what I'm basically saying. And the reasons for that is you have more options to choose from. There are more opportunities to blow it. If you're just such a horrible person, at least if you date abroad, you have more opportunities to blow it. But the more you minimize your options by staying in America and dating and learning from dating coaches who also is a failure, the slimmer your chances become. That's the facts. But some people don't quite get the optics of what's being presented. They thinking that they're learning something tangible, when the reality is it's not even applicable in the market, because the market, it is the job that you have been given, you don't qualify for that particular type of job. This job is, I don't think, not many people can work it, right? And look, history says that anyways, you know, that between 10 and 15% of the men were really responsible for populating the population. See? You see how they irrelevant now? It don't matter if you have a dating coach, brother. It don't matter. Why? Because the facts is, historically, as well as even now, you may just be of those that is not counted in the number of getting women. Now, it's even worse here in America, to be quite honest with you. It's worse. Just turn on your damn cell phone, I'm sure you do, and you will see it. It's visible. But I know a lot of people in denial. They say, no, it's like that everywhere. No, not necessarily. At least you won't be an incel overseas, unless you choose to be. Again, the checkmate point is, it's more options. And your options are minimum here because you don't qualify for the minimum amount of women that is here. America's women population it is a minimum population. So what's the chances? When you have all of these things swimming in the pool that is contaminated, as I've stated many times in past streams, that we're dealing and swimming in contaminated waters. And every fish is contaminated if it's in the contaminated pool or river or pond, right? So you're not getting uh, a pure fish that is untouched. All of it is polluted. See? But again, you'll say, well, not all, not all, not all. But I'm saying all in the sense of it's it's not even you can't escape the effect of this culture. If you're living in this culture and born in this culture, then you're affected in some way or another by this culture. And so what men have to do is find a way in which that way has already been presented to you guys, and that's really dating abroad. But they're gonna have to find a way to um, change their philosophy or their mindset, or break that complacency and that familiarity, and try dating somewhere else, especially where you're wanted, where you're needed, where you're desired at. Now, if you're gonna have dating coaches pushing back, saying those women abroad, they don't desire you. Well, the women in America definitely don't. That's the point. And there's more women that would desire you overseas than it is here in America. That's a fact. Okay. All you gotta do is just do a simple test by going on dating apps, sitting in your living room, and see how many people swipe on you from overseas versus here. Just do that simple test. See how irrelevant the dating coaches is? The only thing you need as a man is to have the ability and have the access to more women. You need access. You have an access problem, okay, to more women. That's the only issue to this thing. You don't need no dating coach to coach you up to a minority of women in the world. Complacent, the complacent mindset you have, and go somewhere where there is a heavy influx of women, which would give you a better chance to find a better option. To me, optically, that makes sense. You see? That's the point that we need to get to, guys, is breaking that mold, breaking the chain of thinking that this is the only place I know, this is the only place that I can date in. No. If you are an American man, you're desired all over the world. You are desired all over the world as an American man. The problem is you're not desired as you think you are in your own land. The women here are always in a position of leveling up off of you and your lack of self-awareness. That is another issue with a lot of you men that go into these dating coaches. You're just not aware that you have been priced out of the market. And so if the market is pricing you out, then you now need to enter into a whole new market. Don't fight against the market that's priced you out. Don't argue with it. Don't debate with it. Don't, try to appease and please and shame and blame and explain. You don't have to do any of that. Save your energy for work, make money, and then go overseas. The amount of time you put into for a market that have priced you out is the time you could use to gain more time at work to make more money and to travel around the world. There's a song in church that says, he got the whole world in his hands. Negro, you have the whole world in your hand, but you desire to stay in a 3,000 by 2,000 box that has castigated you into the depths of the wilderness. They don't like you here. How you know? They don't even try to be appeasing to you. They don't even try to be desirable by you. They're always putting something in their mouths to eat, to gain more calories, to get bigger and plumper, rounder, fluffier, to stop you from being with them. Now, here's the thing, though. This is how I know that y'all are coping and settling. Even if you got all the dating advice from your dating coach, right? You settle for that anyway. Here you is, got all the six packs. You done ain't got the operation on your knees to become 6 foot tall. You done ain't got the other operation to get more inches on your ping, right? You done did all that shit. You done grow the beard and cut your hair bald. You done squared up your jaw. You done got a little muscle. Huh? You done got you a nice whip. You got you a $1,000 outfit on. Huh? You got you a big ass house and everything, right? You did all of that for one of them women that you see on that screen. She big, just like her opinion. She's big, just like the advice she say that it's gonna take to get her or to be a man. You see what I'm saying? That's you, bro. So what we want to do is sell you some reality. The reality is you're not desired here. I don't care how many times a dating coach tell you, you need to fix this, you need to fix that. No, he's irrelevant. Because when you look at his household, ask yourself the question, is that what you really desire? I want you to ask yourself the question when you tell that dating coach, hey man, let me see a picture of your wife and your family. Let me see the way that you actually live offline. You'll see that his great advice don't even match his lifestyle. It just don't. It's not even something you really want. Now, if you're one of them guys that's just so vulnerable and you're so sexually frustrated, and your mindset is, man, I gotta just settle and get what I can, then you'll look just like your dating coach. Your lifestyle will reflect just like his because that was the best that he can do. I want y'all to think about that. What you settle for is going to be reflective of what your dating coach has taught you. Y'all will become some rays of each other. You are mirroring each other. And therefore, there is no self-improvement for the people that you settle for. And all the self-improvement is on you. My question is it worth it? Is it worth you going and doing all of that working and making that money to give it to somebody that says, I don't have to do any of this shit. You accept me for who I am and what I am, and I know my worth, and I am the table. You didn't buy no table. You ain't got no money. You're broken. You a dusty, and you are a accessory. You just come when I need you. Damsel in distress, run to my aid. Put your life on the line. See? Go settle for that. So with that, guys, definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. This your boy Bama. Bama the Traveler it is. Some people know me as Pure Bama. I'm going to get out of here, dog. Appreciate y'all fellas for tuning in. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Let me know if you think that the dating coaches are irrelevant. I think they is because it's nothing they can say and do to fix the actual market that you trying to date in. So with that, I'm out of here. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.